Welcome to the final night of Week 4 of the Simulations Football League's 14th season. Alongside Mark Mello on stats and analyst Eddie Gage, I am Michael Cirillo. Tonight, one of the league's best offenses in the Sioux Falls Sparrows, flying high, 3-0 behind dynamite running back Colin Hart, plays host to a dominating defense looking to turn their season around for the better in the Chicago Wildcats tonight. Hello and a very warm welcome. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Michael Cirillo. Eddie Gage in the booth with me. Eddie, it's that old adage of an unstoppable force against an immovable object. Who do you think wins this one tonight?
What up, though, SFL Nation? It's too early to tell. That's why we're here tonight. And we'll see. Sioux Falls offense uses a running game that no other team in this league uses. We'll see how Chicago counters it tonight.
Put on some shades. It's highlighter yellow versus highlighter orange on the field tonight as the Sparrows hit the road in their all yellow uniforms as the hometown Wildcats in their orange strips. We're down to the field for the coin toss. Kickoff is just a few moments away. Stay with us. And it looks like Chicago will be getting the football first. Kicker Maxwell Falk has the ball on the tee for the Sparrows. His hand is in the air. The whistle blows. The ball's in the air. Game on from Chicago and the Thunderdome from the 5-yard line. The ball is returned up to the 20, and that is as far as the return will go, up to the 24-yard line. Davius Reed on the return. Here is the Chicago offense behind quarterback E.T. King. The running back is Ash Odom. Fullback Mike Improta. Wide receivers Corey Carter and Davius Reed. Liam Hammer and J.C. Torres also out wide. And Ryan Yosef and Shan Varner manning the tight end position. Heavy run formation, a single receiver out to the right on 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line, headed right to left. Here's Ash Odom on first down. Gets hammered after he gets 3 yards by A.J. Levy, the strong safety. And they seem to be trying to counter the good run game from the Sparrows with a nice run game of their own. Ash Odom, not a running back to shake a stick at all behind fullback Mike Improta. 2nd and 7 after the pickup of 3. Handoff goes to Odom looking for a lane. Finds one, shakes 2 tackles, gets in the open field. He gets a first down out to the 40-yard line.
Ash Odom was one broken tackle away from making it a foot race to the end zone. Chicago coming out trying to run the ball down Sioux Falls' throat and give them a taste of their own medicine.
Odom in his 2nd season in Chicago after stints with Queen City and Alaska. Moving the chains for the Wildcats. 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. First throw of the night for E.T. King. Lobs it over the middle. And you're caught in between the safeties into Sioux Falls territory to the 34-yard line. It's Shan Varner.
Shan Varner doesn't have a lot. He hasn't been as productive this season as he has in past seasons. But thus far, with the opening up this running game, it's putting a lot of attention on those linebackers, picking the backfield just a bit too long and allow him to get over the top for a big completion.
Varner, 184 yards and a touchdown coming into the night. 6-man box for the Sparrows. They'll only rush 3, but E.T. King still under pressure, has to throw it to the near side, and it's caught at the 21-yard line. That one hauled in by J.C. Torres.
Chicago, they're mixing it up here. They just come out in shotgun on this time, but they gave their quarterback some protection with both their tailbacks in the backfield, and here it is. Sioux Falls is going to challenge this ball.
I'm going to say he was out of bounds. It did look close, and it almost looked like King was throwing the ball away when he first threw it. We'll go to the replay.
I thought he did get 1 foot down, but we have to see what the ref says.
Let's see, and I think he did drag both feet in.
Yeah.
So this should stand and be a first down for the Wildcats, who have had a very efficient drive to this point to open up the game. So Sioux Falls charged a timeout. Not really the biggest deal here in the first quarter.
Not so much in the first half, but you don't want to make bad decisions like that in the second half.
2 first downs already for the Wildcats on this drive, and they're at their opponent's 21-yard line already. 9:19 to go first quarter. Offset eye behind E.T. King. He'll take the snap, drop back, have plenty of time in the pocket. Now the pressure comes. He throws the ball to the right side. It's tipped in the air, and it's gone. Oh, it's caught on the deflection to the 5-yard line by Torres.
That ball, I thought it was going to be picked off. It bounced off a couple of Sioux Falls defenders' hands, and Torres, being alert, was able to make an immaculate reception there. Someone like Pittsburgh did way back in the day when Cam wasn't even born yet.
That ball was deflected about 3 times, and Torres picked it off the turf for a first down to go to the 5. I'm sensing catch of the week material right there. Handoff, Odom up the middle. He gets nowhere. Run down by number 92, Nick Fargo, one of the linebackers. I haven't had a chance to go through the Sioux Falls defense. We'll do that right now. Defensive ends, James Kelly and Jonathan Comp. Alex Parker, Jose Fuentes, and Nick Fargo is a very strong linebacking core. Corners, John Barnhart and Terrell Davis. Safeties, Jay Ringgold and A.J. Levy. Here's that power I formation again on 2nd and goal from the 5. They're going to hand it off to Odom right up the middle, and he powers his way into the end zone for a Chicago touchdown. A strong opening for the Wildcats here tonight.
Ash Odom wasn't touched until he was at the goal line. Great blocking up front, which can be hard to do, as you alluded to earlier. Sioux Falls, one of the few teams who deploys 3 linebackers, yet Chicago made it look easy on that play.
He absolutely destroyed John Barnhart, who tried to make a solo tackle at the 1-yard line as he waltzed into the end zone. That's Ash Odom's 2nd rushing touchdown of the season, to go with his 333 rushing yards coming into tonight. On to attempt the extra point is Anthony Cece. And the extra point is up and good. So Chicago with a 7-0 lead, 8:13 to go first quarter. And that's what you want to do at home against this tough opponent, an undefeated opponent in Sioux Falls. You want to come out and make a big statement.